The reason that we are here is to protest the silence of the government in Kabul, and also to express our sympathy and our understanding and our solidarity with the Hazaras inside Afghanistan. The 31 people that are taken hostage by the extremists that we as yet don't know who they are. Some people call them Daesh, some people call them ISIS, some people call them Taliban. But they are all the same. They are one and the same. The Daesh or the ISIS or the ISIL are the same as the Taliban with the black clothes like these guys. They have the same agenda. They have the same program. They have the same belief. They have the same thinking that the Taliban had in the past. And their thinking is contrary to the norms of the society, is contrary to the Islam that we know of. It's contrary to the Islam that is prevalent in Afghanistan. It's contrary to the belief of the majority of the people of Afghanistan. These people are something different from what we have known of Islam. The Islamic world do not understand these people. Islam is not this. Islam is not killing. Islam is not butchering. Islam is not slavery. Especially us in Afghanistan, we have not seen this kind of attitude, this kind of savagery ever since the Taliban came to power. At the moment, unfortunately, we are the victims of the policies in the Middle East. They have ruined Iraq, they have ruined Syria, and they are in the process of ruining Yemen. And they want to start some kind of a situation that will resemble those places in Afghanistan. And we are to be the victim. The Hazaras are the victim of this policy, regional policy. It's true that we are Shias, but we're not followers of any particular country. We have been Shias in Afghanistan since time immemorial, but we have never had any problem with the Sunnis in Afghanistan. We do not have to have problem with the Sunnis in Afghanistan. We have lived like brothers in Afghanistan throughout centuries. And we don't want to create a problem now. This is the policy of Saudi Arabia. This is the policy of Iran. They want to bring their proxy war to Afghanistan. They want to put Hazaras against Uzbeks. They want to put Hazaras against Pashtuns, against Tajiks, and against other people in Afghanistan. We have no problem with other people in Afghanistan. We want to live in a united, strong country called Afghanistan. We don't want to raise the flag of Shiism in Afghanistan. We want to live as Shias in Afghanistan, all right. But we don't want to bring that kind of a regime or a government that they have outside, like the one in Iran. We are living in a different environment. Afghanistan is different. Our interest lies with the majority of the people of Afghanistan. We don't want to impose our will on the other people of Afghanistan. We want to live side by side together in an equal manner with the rest of the people in the country. So we condemn this hostage taking. By the way, it's not just 31. 31 were taken in Zabul, in a province called Zabul. 6 people were taken between Herat, makes 37. 1 person was taken in Ghazni, that means 38. And then 13 people were taken in a province called Saripul. So it's about more than 50. But now, since people have talked a lot about the 31, and they were the first group to be taken, it is taken 31 hostages. But the number of them is increasing. And we ask, first of all, we ask our countrymen, all Afghans, to stand with the Hazaras together. We are one. It's not my problem, it's our problem. It's all the people of Afghanistan problem. It's not one problem for one people. Because if it is today the Hazara problem, tomorrow, the day after, it will be somebody else's problem. Okay? First. Secondly, we want to ask the international community to help us, to give us a hand, to put pressure on the government in Kabul, because the government, because the government in Kabul must agree with the international community. It is not alone in the world. It is living in an area, and also it's that is surrounded by other countries and is part of the international community. So the international community, the European Union, the NATO should put pressure on the government of Afghanistan and make the aid and support that goes there. It's your taxpayer. This aid should be conditional on the treatment of minorities, of women, and of all vulnerable people in Afghanistan. It should be conditional. When the government of Denmark every year pays money to Afghanistan, it should ask them, what do you do with this money? It should be conditional on the treatment of the people of Afghanistan. So, it is a combined effort of first, our countrymen, of second, the international community to support this cause. We can't do it alone. But if this is unheeded, if this is not listened to, if there is no work done in this regard, God knows what will happen tomorrow. And I hope that people in Afghanistan and outside will help us get our hostages free to their families, and this will not continue in the future in Afghanistan. Thank you very much.